I think William & Mary is a very good place to launch this kind of initiative because we're a liberal arts institution, and so we're meant to have dialogue across sciences, social sciences, and humanities, and that's exactly what this position is going to do.
My name is Yuhan Lu, and I came to US from China at year 2003. Then I got my PhD at University of Michigan at 2008. And then I came to William & Mary as a Mellon postdoc. So I think people need to reconsider how land uses would actually change the aquatic environmental quality. Because a lot of time when we talk about land uses, how land uses change environmental quality, aquatic environmental quality, we would think about nutrients. Of course, nutrients play very important roles, but my study found out that organic matter is also a very important factor to consider.
There were only 6 people in the class. It was interactive learning, and we were all teaching each other. So we were reading articles, but we were also watching, videos and doing our own presentations. So we had to do research. So there's a lot of different kinds of learning in that class.
This is a great postdoc position. It's a great combination of teaching and research. And William & Mary have a really good reputation for valuing undergraduate education. So this postdoc combines 2 elements, research and teaching.
I have a student, Andrew, in my international development course who's doing a research project on internal conflict.
What is the dependent variable? Is it, and is he committed? Like, is it, I want to explain the amount or the severity of intrastate conflict? Is that the dependent variable?
I mean, basically it's a 2-step process. So he's looking at the effect of natural disasters on sort of forced displacement. I ran into some people from William & Mary at the International Studies Association convention, which is like the big annual meeting for people that study international relations. And I talked to them about, possibilities for research collaboration because I was really interested in what they were doing with this new project that's now called AData, but used to be called PLAD. Basically, what AData does is it provides an easy interface that's available on the web, free of charge, information about all forms of development assistance going on in the world, all sorts of foreign aid. The generic goal, I guess, of AData is to provide just better descriptive information about all of these individual projects. A resource like this would be invaluable for those who want greater transparency in foreign aid. But really, at this point, the next step is going to be to actually start working with students to use the data to answer substantive questions. So it's really been about sort of producing a resource in year 1, and year 2 is going to be about using it to try to, transform information into knowledge.
Well, I'll probably put 6 or 7.
Well, right now I'm teaching a capstone course on international development. The point of this capstone course is for them to pursue their interests wherever they lie. We're just getting started in the course, but already, I'm really excited to see where it's going to go. My personal greatest takeaway is going to be the opportunity to teach students at William & Mary. My goal is to work at a college that values undergraduate education. The opportunity to have not just 1 year, but 2 years, both to develop my own research, to teach courses that I've designed, and to get undergraduates involved in research, and to mentor undergraduates as they do their own research. There aren't many opportunities like this out there, and in fact I can't really think of another one.
I think the same things that drew me to documentary filmmaking had originally drew me to geology. There was this detective-like work where you're uncovering the past and you're predicting for a future. I think I found that very fascinating. I think I gained a better understanding of how the Earth worked and how people can affect those processes. It was the power of visual communication and its artistic potential that eventually lured me to film. Both are multidisciplinary. Both require good visualization, and both will take you to some pretty amazing places.
Jess, on behalf of Environmental Science and Policy, I'm very happy to offer you this unique filmmaker in residence position.
Welcome to William and Mary.
Congratulations, Jess.
As I begin to settle into my work here at the college, the potential I feel for this position is unmistakable, but I think that excitement is really justified. A filmmaker in residence at a liberal arts school is really rare, but an environmental filmmaker in residence is rather groundbreaking.
It is a novel thing that's never really been tried before, but I think what we're going to find out is that there's a huge demand for this.
You're going to be inundated.
I'm Chuck Bailey. I'm a geologist here at the college, and I've been working with a core of William and Mary students under the auspices of a U.S. Geological Survey grant.
My name is Jenna Carlson. I'm a first year's master's student in the biology department, and I'll be studying flight in European starlings and how mercury affects flight.
Well, I'm going to teach a new course next semester, a French 151, which is the equivalent of a freshman seminar in French.
As one of the administrators of the Environmental Science and Policy program, our website is more abound.
I'm interested in working on possible collaborations between computer music and film music.
I'm thinking about how we can incorporate video into this process of collecting information while students are doing field research in Russia.
Specifically, what we've done and are trying to do and do better as part of the film festival is to have a documentary filmmaking project.
So I'm going to teach my students how to analyze movies, but I was hoping you would come for 1 or 2 sessions.
We're very interested in working with you in trying to produce not only sort of the scientific part of this, but also some video components to the results from our research.
And what I was really hoping to do is to take some of these short video segments and maybe put them online or in a short documentary. It would really be helpful if I could have a 10 or 5 or 15 minute whatever video clip summarizing my research project here.
To better introduce myself to future employers or future PIs.
So that someone that's potentially interested in working with me can actually just look at that and get a sense.
Giving them an easier way to see exactly what you're talking about and the research and the direct implications of what it could be causing potentially in the environment and then on populations in the wild.
We don't need to see crocodiles attacking wildebeest across streams and things like that, but there's some really neat things that happen locally that most people do not have access to. So our website could actually provide a lot of that.
Because in the end, we're trying to figure out how the world works and then how to make it a better place to live for everyone. So this is a way to keep everyone on board, I guess.
I think William and Mary is a very good place to launch this kind of initiative because we're a liberal arts institution, and so we're meant to have dialogue across sciences, social sciences, and humanities, and that's exactly what this position is going to do. So to do this at the undergraduate level, I feel is revolutionary.